Hey there, everybody in YouTube land. This is Bill, the dude RC. Just doing a small update on these TRX-4Ms. Unfortunately, it's still raining, so I can't get the felony out for some speed runs because I am itching to try these Toyo tires. I don't know how they're going to hold up. Hopefully, they'll hold well above 100 miles per hour, but we shall see. But since it's raining, we are going to go ahead and play with these guys. Well, actually, I already have. There are plenty of videos out already about what I'm about to show you. So I didn't do an installation video, but I do want to talk about the product that I have installed on the new TRX-4m High Trail. RC all-wheel drive just came out with these portal axles, and very nice setup. They actually come with a digital Metal Gear servo. Do have to be careful when installing it because apparently they put my arm there on 180 degrees out. I didn't realize that until I first powered it on, and the servo locked up. But that was easy enough fix. But these portal axles are great. Tons of room. They're all aluminum with brass portals. Got some brass here and there. And I added to that the Jura springs. I weighted them with, I think, 20 weight oil. I think I might want to step it up just a little bit. They happen to be the exact same shocks that are on this guy. I'm sorry, not the exact same. These are the 110 millimeter. I think 110. No, I'm sorry. That's the larger rig. Anyway, these were Endura's lift shocks before this one came out. But as you can see, and I just broke the mirror. Dang it. As you can see, it's quite a bit higher with these portal axles. I also installed some brass bead locks with what I thought would be a tall enough tire, but it's definitely not anywhere near tall enough. I did order the Endura, what do they call it? Monster truck tires. They're quite a bit wider and quite a bit taller. These are 64 millimeters tall. So I'm going to step up to a 72 millimeter, which seems to be about the biggest I could find on a 1 inch or a 1.3 inch wheel. So I'm kind of like making it a mega monster truck. But anyway, going back to this RC all-wheel drive stuff, it's very well made. It comes pre-assembled. It does come with an open diff installed front and rear, and I drove it around on open diffs, and it was great because it's your turning circle is much tighter. It handles much better, but of course you lose some crawlability. So just to try it out, I went ahead and put the spool, because it does come in the kit. It does include a full spool. So I put a spool in the back. I haven't done it in the front yet, but I think this will be fine, because these aren't really like hardcore rock crawlers for me. These are more like they cruise around the house, and I'd have a camera and battery system that I put on them, and I just basically cruise the house and 4x4 over whatever's on the ground or chase the cats. I don't really do a whole lot with them. I'm more into the scale looks. I really do like this rig. I got to drive it more. Its tires are getting flat. But also, before I did these axles, when it was still on the stock axles, I went ahead and let me disconnect this. I went ahead and pulled out the Titan 180 motor, because I knew from this one that it wasn't enough motor. This one has the Endura, let's see, I think it's the Endura Purple. Yeah, it has the Endura Purple. Great motor, plenty of power. But this big block, way more powerful, which is amazing because it's significantly smaller than a stock motor. I think they kind of missed out on an opportunity here because it's smaller and way more powerful than this motor. They should have called it the LS, considering it's a Ford and you're pulling out the big Ford motor. And I know some Ford people get upset about that, but don't worry. I like all cars, and I also make fun of all kinds of cars. But the big block motor was so powerful on the stock axles that the truck constantly was trying to flip itself over. Anytime you take any kind of turn, it would try to flip itself over. These axles have cured that problem. It can get up on three wheels if you take a turn too sharp, but it definitely is much more planted. And part of that is because these portal axles, and I'll try to insert a picture here. These portal axles do have a gear reduction in them, so it did slow it back down. But even with this gear reduction, it is faster than this one. And this one, I have installed the Endura, I think it was a 9% overdrive gears inside of both of its axles, where this one is, well, actually, I have no idea what the gear ratio is for the ring and pinion on here, if they're the same as stock or not, but there's definitely a gear reduction inside here. And here all I've done is the bearing, because when you buy the motor you can buy it with the bearing kit. So I did bearing that up. The axles are all bearinged up now. But another thing I really enjoy is the light kit, of course, is out now for it. And these things are super easy to put on. They just bolt straight up. I just use some poster goo to hold them in place until I figure out what I want to do. But everything bolts straight up. You've got full working reverse lights. You got brake lights. Of course, the headlights always work. But now you have everything works just a little bit nicer. And it's cheap. It's like $20 for that kit. But so far, so good. I'm very happy with the kit. I do need to go a little bit larger on the tires. The Defender has been reliable, but boy, that height difference, which is funny considering that this does have the taller shocks and springs on it compared to this one. Boy, when I put those monster truck tires on there, it's really gonna look pretty cool. So anyway, it was just a quick video, quick update. If you're looking for a really cool portal axle setup, this RC all-wheel drive is a great combination kit. Yeah, it's a little bit costly, but that servo is very strong. Everything comes pre-assembled. It comes with limited slip differential. Well, not really, but open differentials, or you can put spools in it, which it comes with. The quality is great. It does include these RC, the RC all-wheel drive shafts, front and rear. Let's see, as you can see, you've got a nice open in the front and locked in the back. So I'm going to take it for a drive, see how it does, and, well, fix the mirror that I just broke. Dadgummit. Anyway, I hope everybody out there has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.